most important, I think, is that they understand how difficult it is, how complex it is, and that it costs a lot of effort for students to write, and that it costs a lot more effort to learn to write. It's very, very difficult. For instance, when you read, it's easy to fall asleep, but when you write, you never fall asleep. It's impossible to fall asleep. So much cognitive effort does it requires. So understanding the difficulties and the complexity is important, and then teachers must create a supportive system, I think. And I saw a very, very, very good example this morning in Castro, a teacher in primary education, and she really, really supported the children to understand a text and then to transform it into a written text, step by step by step, and children felt very safe with her to analyze and produce a text. It was very good. So understanding the complexity and then create a supportive system for different texts. So writing an argumentative text is totally different, something totally different than creative text, than a news item in a journal or something. So a lot of understanding and help. Most of all, I think it's a way of thinking. It's a way of thinking and to risk taking. You must take risk to create something different than the others will create. So you shouldn't be very cautious, open-minded, and it's also a matter of hard work. It's not that it comes to you. You have to fight for it and to create it. So the most important thing is divergent thinking, open-minded, realizing that you can think further, more different, until you find a very nice focus of your paper, and then you can start writing. And then the other thing is the creative, trying to create an alternative world in your text is important, but then also the wording can be very important. So find and develop very good vocabulary and voices of the different characters in your text is an aspect of creative writing, I think. No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. It has created very many opportunities to write. So nowadays children write much more than they did 10 years ago. In the internet, on the Facebook, etc. It's all kinds of writing they do, but it's all informal writing. It's all writing with friends, etc., etc. It's more or less talking, writing. It's not really the writing that you need at work or at school. It's a totally different genre. So it has helped children to have more access to the world, to documents, to films and information. So they have more information available to write about. But that's also a difficulty, because if there is more, you have to select your sources for your text, and that's a new difficulty that they hadn't before. So I don't think it helped them to write. The access to sources is better, but the basic of writing is still writing at school. You learn to write at school.